Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me today. My name is Peter. Welcome back to Invest with Peter. So, guys, I just want to review what happened last week up until today for you today because so many things have happened, and I always, bring this every Friday or Monday. So, today, Friday, the 17th of, June 2022, markets, went green a little bit today, but I'll tell you what happened prior to today. All right. If you see me for the first time, my name is Peter. Please subscribe to the channel, help me, and it helps the channel to grow and help pass the message to other people that actually need these, and it helps the algorithm of YouTube, to send these all around to people. All right. So where do I start from? Now, what is going on in the market? This is a bear market. It's a bear market, guys. Don't let anybody tell you, things that are correction. This is no correction zone. S&P 500 is officially in a bear market. Nasdaq is down over 30% from year till date. All right, Dow Jones, gone for good. So now, how do we navigate this? If you check on YouTube now, you see so many people talking about, don't worry, there's nothing. It's just this is the end of the world. Don't forget about your money. These people, I call them the war mongers. This is not warmongers. It's not about talking about war, but these are just the fear mongers. That's the word I'm looking for. They putting the fear in there into people, and most of these YouTubers are retail investors. None of them is institution. They just like maybe the most of them that have money in the market probably have millions in the likes of some. I don't want to mention people, but people who are into stock market always go like close to, up from 500,000 subscribers to 1 point something million. These are still retail investors, but I don't know why they keep pushing negative stuff to people. So many people actually came to the market in year 2020 when the market boom came up and all that stuff. So people who are investing, young investors, they jump on bandwagon, and now they just putting fear in them. Forget about your money, you can't recover until 2025. Why are we doing this to the new investors? That's not. We should be helping people because some don't know what they're doing. Some don't know where to go from here. Now, some people have lost 80% of their portfolios, some 70%. I've lost close to 50% of my portfolio. And everyone, tell me a single institution or a single retail investor who hasn't lost money. Everyone is down. ARK Investment is down probably 75% year till date. So nobody is out of this. We are holding this together. But how do we navigate this? That's the way forward. If you stay in this market, I promise you, things are going to turn for good, for better very soon. Nobody knows the bottom yet, but I still believe we're going to get to the bottom very, very soon, because if you look at S&P was down yesterday, Thursday, the 16th of June, up like 3%, and it's down to 3,500, 3,000, close to 3,600 and something. And people are saying, well, we're still looking for S&P to go down up until 3,200. I don't know. Nobody can time the market, and that's why we stay here. We're a long investor. We're long-term investors, so we don't have to time the market. But if you continue to DCA into this, if you still have money to invest, that's it. If you don't have any money to invest, just sit down, relax, don't worry, and just get yourself involved in every other thing you're dealing with or you're doing. The money you're gonna need in 6 months or 1 year time, please don't put it in the stock market at this time. But guess what? People make money during the bear market as well. People that invest during bear market, they come out better than those who fold their hand or those who are fearful and don't want to invest. So you don't want to time the market. You don't want to time the market. You just want to get involved now and just fold your hand. So let's talk about what happened last week. Biden has started blaming the oil companies. He wrote a letter to them and said, well, you guys should get off your ass and start pumping more oil. And you are the reason why people are suffering. No, they are not the reason. Russia is the reason why people are suffering at this point. So they are not the reason. Remember 2020 when oil went down and nobody was, standing for them. Nobody was staying in there for them. Everybody was laughing. Yeah, oil is going to zero and all that stuff. But now they are making their money. Fair one, I know they are making their money now, but they are not the big problem. They are not the reason why we are where we are today. So if you want to blame anybody, you blame Russia, not this oil company. And they responded to him. Exxon responded that, well, when we are in trouble navigating these couple of years back, none of you guys stand up for us and all that stuff. So we can actually do what we can actually do. So don't put the blame on us now. And also, Chinese economy is starting to open up now. There's a news that was on Bloomberg. If you want to check Bloomberg, a lady there from China, an analyst, actually said China is now opening up a little bit. No, it's not fully opened up yet, but the economy is gradually open up at this point. So if China can open up, I think it's going to ease the tension and the problem in the market, because China lockdown and zero tolerance of COVID is actually affecting the market as well. Once China actually opened the whole thing up, I think it should ease the market to some extent. Well, another thing that happened on Wednesday was the FOMC meeting. The Fed raised the rate by 0.5%. Now, market has been expecting this because there was a leak that is going to be 7.5%. So market was not shocked, right? The following day, market rallied, but when the whole thing was digested, now market went down. So today, what I'm going to talk about is I think market actually need 75 basis point. If we go by 50 basis point, that's telling the market that Fed don't know what they're doing. Inflation is still going to keep rising and all that stuff. And that is what the Fed need to do. They need to keep their stand in there in the gap and say, well, we're actually monitoring the inflation, and that's why we are progressing with our raising with our rate. So the market, the inflation is going to tell us what to do in the next meeting and all that, which is very good. But some people are saying it's going to send us into a recession and all that. But Powell don't see us going into recession. So recession is still forecast for next 12, 18 months and all that stuff. But nobody knows we might actually avoid a recession. So S&P 500, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones, they're dropping very hard after the market has digested what really happened. But I believe, it is what it is. After FOMC meeting, market always go down. And guess what? We're in a bear market. So during the bear market always, sometime market will rally. They call it bear market rally. So it goes up today, tomorrow down. It goes up 3% today, tomorrow down 6%. Today 1%, tomorrow down 5%. So it's trying to even out. So that's one of the attributes of a bear market. So now, one thing I want us to understand is the inflation for June and July is going to be very high. You know why? There are 3 holidays in the United States that people actually go out and spend their money. The first one, right, is July the 4th. The second one is, the Christmas, and the third one is Thanksgiving holidays. So these big holidays, people go out, spend their money, buy fuel, travel around and all this stuff. So July the 4th is just 12, 13 days now. And that is when people gonna see the effect of this inflation when they're trying to buy fuel at $5.50 or $6 and all that stuff. So expect the CPI for July and probably August to be very high. So I think, why am I talking about this is I think we might probably have 75 basis points for June and July. Maybe September, FOMC can cool down to 50 basis points. But we need to iron these out to bring the inflation down. That is where Fed came late to the party. They need to sort the issue out now. So I believe 75 basis points is going to keep coming up until probably September, when they see it's actually reflecting the economy and all that stuff.